Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you? 12 people online. Well, I've got to be honest, I was expecting a few more than that. The sun is out, obviously. It's a bank holiday weekend, and I have made the stream for subscribers only. So I did wonder how many people would be in. I might just change that then. I might just change it to public. Hang on 1 second. Oh, no, bear with me. I need to open another window. Boom. How are we all feeling after last night? Oh, dear. Because I am feeling it. I'm not going to lie. It was around around 3, 4 a.m. finishing here. What a fucking night. I feel guilty keep saying what a night as well because I wasn't even there. But fucking hell, what a fucking result. What a game to watch on the TV. It must have been unbelievable for those who travelled. And we are firmly back in the playoff mix. Right, let's change that. Gone to anyone can join the stream now. That might button the numbers up. There we go. There we go. Good afternoon. How are we? Matthew Arnold, good afternoon. Daniel Underwood, moo. I keep going to say this, but because it's busy in streams. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. Oh, that was quite easy. Bing bong times 4. How are you, mate? Timothy. Sorry, Tim Reardon. Good afternoon, Dan from the Netherlands. Great performance from the lads last night. Now let's have the results go our way today. That's exactly what we are here for. Last night, it was rum and coke, mate. Do you know what? Right, got to full time, and I went out into the kitchen, poured myself a drink, and I bought a bottle of rum before the game, and there was about that much Sailor Jerry's left in the bottom of the bottle. And I said to her, "Fucking, what have you done with that rum? Been pouring it down the sink?" And she went, "No, I've been making strong drinks." And no wonder I was a little bit during the game. Afternoon, Dan. Hopefully it's a good one. TLS, good afternoon. Here he is. I tell you what. Lions TV Royalty. I've missed you, mate. I wonder where you've been. Been worried about you. Mark Mason, good afternoon. Right. Nice chill one today. I'm actually sitting on the floor. Just had a nice shower. I've just put in the old order from, what's it called? Deliveroo. And I've opted for a few Copperbergs today. Mark Mason, good afternoon. Did I just say that to you already? I think I might have done. Daniel Underwood, moo. Right, 4 minutes in. It's a nice chill one today. I just thought I'd do it because, you know, we've all fucking gone bananas last night, but this is just as important today. Make no absolute mistake about it. Let's look at the current league table. And a little bit of interaction today. A little bit of choice for you. So I've got a Fire Stick. So we can watch Soccer Saturday, we can watch Sunderland Watford, or we can watch Coventry Birmingham. You tell me what you want to watch, and we'll watch it. There is a current league. Well, I'll watch it, and you can watch me watching it. There it is. Looks good, doesn't it? Coventry and Sunderland both at home today, but both away. The final game of the season. Coventry away to Middlesbrough, Sunderland away to Preston. So they're not easy games. I've included everyone right down to 12th because they can all mathematically still make the playoffs. I mean, Swansea and Norwich, big outside chance. West Brom not completely discounted. Sorry, Preston not completely discounted. West Brom and Blackburn, you've got to say still in with a chance. And I've included the goal difference there as well. I've included the goal difference. Mind you, West Brom are now 5 points behind us. Yeah, fair enough. And Watford just out a shot, hoping they can do us a favour. Today, West Ham have just lost 4-3 at Crystal Palace. What would you like to watch? What should I put on? Where was you last night? I was on the box, weren't you? Keeping in with character. You was on the telly, so you couldn't be in the stream. Super Steve, I'm firmly wedged, Steve. And I don't plan to move for the next 2 hours. I'd never apologise, mate. Never apologise. Just always worry about Lions TV Raw when he's not been in the stream. Luton Town fan, absolutely flying Luton. Good side, Luton. I mean, I wouldn't say I wouldn't want to come up against the playoffs because you've got to beat who you've got to beat. I mean, of course, in the playoffs, we should have beat Sunderland twice. Yeah, I mean, we was all looking at West Brom and Blackburn, and then absolutely out of nowhere was the rise of Coventry and Sunderland. Both put good runs together. We want to watch Sunderland, says Daniel Underwood. I would say that would be the game to watch because, I don't know, Watford could do us more of a favour than Birmingham could. But listen, we can switch backwards and forwards. Sunderland. Okay, sorry, Tim, you've been outvoted there, mate. But we will keep our eye on that. Of course, there's other scores. Feel free to put them in as we go along. What a fucking night last night. Some outstanding performance. I mean, a great team performance, but some outstanding performances. Sorry, just putting it on the fire stick. Why does that keep happening? Keeps going back to BT Sports. I've just watched. Palace beating West Ham. Palace safe for the season. West Ham not yet safe, but let's be honest. Oh no, not Sky Sports. I'm having a stinker here. Okay, I follow EFL. Here we go. Right, we've got them all. We've got all the games there. Coventry. I've got literally every game in the world. There you go. Sunderland versus Watford, and they're already off and underway at the Stadium of Light. Got no sound there. It doesn't really matter, does it? Why is there no sound on that? Stoke QPR's got sound. Accrington and Cambridge has got sound. There's no sound with Sunderland versus Watford, weirdly. That's on the Sunderland channel. Let's watch it on the Watford channel then. Let's watch it on the Watford channel. 76 you in the stream. Good afternoon. Sorry, it's a very chilled one today. A very, very chilled one. Right, where are we going now? Just go all the way down then. Let's watch it on the sun. I've got I follow. Then I've also got Coventry channel, and I've also got the Sunderland channel. And the Watford channel. Let's have a look. Right, keep going down. There we go. Championship channels. Just got no sound on it for some reason. Let's put the old Watford commentary on. See what they're saying. There we go. Right, bang. 3 minutes gone at the Stadium of Light. We'll just have a chat today. Just have a little fucking reminisce about last night, eh? Enjoy ourselves. Zafar Oscan, good afternoon, mate. Hope you're well. We dropped points from the lower teams down. This is what could let us down. Yeah, I mean, I went on that thing, didn't I? I went on like an EFL podcast, the Sky Bet sponsored podcast. Still don't be fucking paid for that, by the way. But anyway, if they want me back on again for the actual playoffs ones, they better fucking pay me first. Watford in an away kit of blue shirts and white shorts. Never seen that before. They've just conceded a free kick on the touchline, but in line with the edge of the penalty area. And I said in that podcast, I said, look, on paper we have the easier running, but saying to us that we've got Huddersfield, Wigan, Blackpool is like saying to us we've got fucking Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Bayern Munich. We get on better, don't we, against the better sides. Come on, Watford, let's get a draw. A draw will do, mate. Even if Sunderland win, they're on the same points as us, so it's not. Look, it does 100% now go down to the last game of the season at home to Blackburn, and they're not out of it yet if they can get results today, but their form's currently worse than ours. It's a free kick for Sunderland. It's going to be taken left-footed and in swinging. Watford defence hold their line on the edge of the penalty spot. In comes a cross straight into the hands of the Watford keeper. Lovely. Any chance we open the North Stand to have home fans against Blackburn? Blackburn have 2,000 location have not sold out yet. It's not a bad shout, is it? Yeah, I'd be surprised if we aren't, mate. I think they want every fucking seat filled in SE16. Simon Wood, how good were those? Honestly, mate, they were unbelievable. That first one, great run from Leonard, and he's fired it across, and that's sort of if you're a winger usually, or you're trying to take a man on, you sort of take the ball in your stride with one touch instead of having to control it, then knock it around someone, and then get going again from like a still position. But what Bradshaw does, he just controls it and finishes it in one touch, just caresses it straight into the corner, and in a second that's a chance that Bradshaw would have missed previously, even earlier this season. Sweating already, sweating at the alcohol. He definitely would have missed that earlier in the season. I mean, I've always backed him, but he's improving all the time. And I'll be honest, I'm half glad he's 29 years old. Chance for Sunderland, edge of the box, shot blocked. I'm half glad he's 29 because otherwise I think he could get sold. Watford trying to break away. Go on then, boy. Dispossessed. Foul, actually. Free kick to Sunderland. 90 in the stream. Well, that's about what I was expecting. It's a lovely day, isn't it? I was just hoping a few thousand of you were going to be hungover like me and just be sitting in trying to keep out the sun today. So it's always hot in here because it's a little hub I've got, like a little den. Excuse the pun. And usually I've got all the production lights on. I haven't got the production lights on today, so I've got no excuse really to be sweating. We've got a fucking kitten as well. We can't open the windows. He's a house cat. He's only a kitten at the minute, so he can't go out. So I can't fucking undo the windows, so it's fucking hot in here. Cy London, good afternoon, mate. How you doing? All draws should do it, but Blackburn at home is going to be really hard. They're not in the greatest form, are they? Blackburn at the minute, say worse than ours. But I'm sure they'll manage to fucking find their form. Come next Monday, of course. Forward come Watford. I mean, they can't make the playoffs now, Watford. It's mathematically impossible. So sometimes that can work both ways, as we saw with both our last two games. I thought, they weren't a bad side last night. Blackpool, of course, they got relegated last night. I didn't realise they would have got relegated. I knew they was pretty much down if they didn't win or get a result. I thought it was still mathematically possible for them to stay up there, but it wasn't. And we put the final now in the Seasiders' coffin, relegated back to League One. I was going to say, which is icing on the cake. Or is that a bit harsh to see him relegated? Ooh. Ball forward. Oh, Sunderland keeper comes out, goes to clear. It doesn't catch it right at all. Fires it along the floor, in fact. And I thought it might be like a shot from distance from Watford, but it wasn't to be. Watford in possession at the minute. I'm just going to go through every single comment here. Nice and chilled. Michael Lynch, good afternoon, mate. It was mental. Best performance of the season. You're going to watch Sunderland. He's got to play that team in every game. It's a fucking big competition for places now. And players ain't really been involved so much this season. Like Styles, who's gone in, Watford into the area. Sunderland win the ball back. Watford looking lively, though. Looking like they've got nothing to play for. Sometimes, as I said, it can be a good thing. Long diag. Keeper's going to come out and get that, but he's going to be out of his area. What's he going to do to Watford keeper? Fucking hell. Oh my God, how have they got out of that? Quite chazzy, really. Clips it over the incoming striker's head, but put his left back in all sorts of trouble. On the touchline, heads it back over the guy that originally shut down the keeper. And obviously the keeper can then pick it up. Nice from a Watford player. Don't know who he is. Turns away. Attacking. Dispossessed. So, yeah, you've got the likes of Styles. Been out for a lot through injury. Firmly in the mix. Duncan Watmore last night showed what he's all about. Absolutely showed what he's all about. Really good. Hit the post in the first half, didn't he? Won the penalty. Set up Tom Bradshaw for his brilliant second. Callum Styles didn't he said in the week that he's happy to stay. It's not I'd love to stay or please sign me. I'm happy to stay. I suppose you've got to be careful what he says because he's got to be careful what he says because he's still officially a Barnsley player. There's a book in there for Chowdhury, the Watford number 4. he's laughing at the ref's decision. It's really weird for me seeing Watford playing a blue. It's a lovely kit, but it just doesn't ring true with me and Watford. It's going to be a free kick to Sunderland. It's about 30 yards out. It's very, very central. Give us a We Are the Champions and that ukulele. I can't play the thing for shit. I bought it years ago. I keep trying to play it and I keep thinking I'll learn, but I just get pissed and then my drunk ears tells me it sounds good. Yeah, there you go, Kian. You can. And I was very excited when we signed him, and he ain't really got a run of games at the minute, has he? But I'm telling you now, he's going to get a run next fucking Monday. What's that? So 9 days to our next game now. The players have now got 4 days off. I think Gary Rout said yesterday. Nice little break for them. And it was good to play that early game, wasn't it? Because now we're, although West Brom are still, a little bit behind us now, the pressure's on them as well. Teams like that kicking off later today at 5 o'clock. The free kick's going to come in eventually. Yeah, Duncan Watmore, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Here comes a free kick. Strike. Weren't a million miles away on the left foot, I tell you. Curler. Curled away from goal and goes wide. How is the legend Kenny the Lion? Not seen him on here for a while. Yeah, no. He's been about. He's been about. Yeah, I can't really say too much. Hull 1 up, Coventry 1 up. That's not good, is it? Coventry are 1 up against Blackburn. Birmingham. Hull are 1 up against I don't know who. Let me know. He's got a big decision to make, Bill. He's got a big decision to make. Do I think Rout will stick with 3 at the back for the Blackburn game? I don't know. I think it was the element of surprise. They probably wasn't expecting that. What does he do? I mean, we know that, and in football, it's a bit of a cliche, but Rout especially doesn't like to change a winning side. I don't think he will. I don't think he will. Here he is, my man. This guy's fucking dedication is next level. Watched your vlog earlier, mate. Very, very good. I was going to share it. I will share it later on. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Millwall Tube. I think he called you the Veggie Tube then. That was a while ago. How was it last night, mate? How was it? I know it's brilliant. Did you stay up there? The O'Mara's, by the way, is still up there. Kelly is about, by the way. He did do a video a couple of weeks ago. I've not heard anything from him on the group chat, funny enough. Maybe he doesn't like it because Gary Ruggs is sitting. No, I'm joking. He does like it. He thinks we should be getting automatic promotion if we went around it, probably. Yeah, what did you do last night, mate? Did you start there? Did you travel back? Good vlog. I enjoyed that. Simesy, what's happening? Oh, corner for Sunderland. Shouts for a penalty. It wasn't. It was a good tackle. But when you got fucking 45,000 Mackhams screaming penalty, it probably helps, doesn't it? The head, yeah. I've got second day syndrome today, Simon, so I've bounced up. And I'm having another little go on the Copperbergs. It's tomorrow when it will hit me. That's when I'll headache, feel sick, dry mouth, bad stomach, don't want to leave the house, don't want to open the curtains. That'll be tomorrow. But today I think I'm still a little bit drunk. Corner comes in for Sunderland away. It was headed away. Coventry 1 up. So Coventry now go back above us in the league table. Swansea are 1-0 down. Who are they playing? But they are still in with a mathematical possibility of making the playoffs. Coventry 1, Birmingham 0. Coventry scored. We're currently 6, yes. I haven't got a fan. That's I need to make the purchase, don't I? The Watmore slide rule pass was a thing to behold last night. Great finish. Unbelievable finish. Great ball. And they're the balls we don't knock enough. They're the balls we don't knock enough. No. Have I fixed the Lions light down? No, not yet. So I just left it off today. Sitting on the floor. Just chilling. But still sweating. What is wrong with me? Oh, so what? Coventry fan in the chat. 1-0 Coventry. Play up Sky Blues. Why are you not there, mate? Come on. So I see today, fair play to Coventry, fair play to Sunderland. Both at home today for their final home championship games of the season. Coventry sold out 30,000. Sunderland sold out 45,000. Absolute madness. Best league in the world. Would I keep Shackleton if we go up? And Styles. Styles 1,000,000%. If he can stay fit, I think he'll be a really strong player in this division. Shackleton, I think he's all right for a squad player. I don't think he's any really better than anything we got in other positions. Max Bedford, member. How is everyone after last night? Well, I'm struggling, Max. I don't know about you, because last night rolled into about 4 o'clock this morning. Still 0-0, 15 minutes in at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland give the ball away to Watford. Here they come forward now. Don't got many players forward. Nice touch though from their centre forward. A nice layoff. Getting more bodies forward. Oh, cleared away and behind. And it'll be a corner. All Watford fans for the next 90 minutes of me, or next fucking 84 minutes. 74, that's my maths. The strength in depth we've got this season is insane. Last night we were able to bring on 2 decent fullbacks and an entire different front three. Playoffs or not, the future's looking bright. That's a really good point, to be fair, because I always say we haven't got the strength in depth, but what you said there, mate, is absolutely correct. Corner comes in from Watford. Header! Yes! Watford score! Get in! Sunderland 0, Watford 1. There we go. There we fucking go. Corner comes in, left-footed, outswinger, great header. Great header. Keeper, no chance. You saw a delayed reaction there from me and from everyone seemed to celebrate. But Watford celebrating the corner in front of their travelling fans. In comes the corner. Good header. Does it come off his shoulder, though? It sort of seemed to delay going into the net. Does it fucking matter? I couldn't get it come off his arse cheek. I think he heads it and it goes down into his shoulder. Could be a stroke of luck. I could be wrong. Let's watch it again on the replay. I think he heads it and it down onto his own shoulder. Flies off his shoulder. Flies in the top corner. And Sunderland are behind at the Stadium of Light, which, listen now, it doesn't fucking really matter, does it? Their goal difference is better than ours. Well, it won't be if they keep letting goals in. So even if they draw, yeah, I'm happy with that. Because it means it's in our hands next week. There we go. Mate, listen, I'm really pleased for you. But you're singing all these songs and telling us how good Coventry are, and you're not at the ground. On a 32,000 sellout, it's making me worry. Rowett will stick with 3 at the back, says JP. Gotta love the O'Maras. Just crap out last night. Pete's just collaring people for fan cams. My job is under threat. Oh, that's a foul. Well, the Watford player don't think so. I thought that was quite a bad foul. The rest called him back. Sunderland player down injured. Sunderland 0, Watford 1. Brilliant news for us. Brilliant news for us. Stayed up there, blinded me. Yeah, it'd have been a long way to travel today, wouldn't it? Gutted I couldn't go last night. But to be fair, I really enjoyed myself here. I would have been loved to have been amongst it, obviously. I dread to think the views the full-time reaction would have got. Pete done a great job. Joe and Connor done a brilliant job. But because I obviously started the channel, my videos just get more views. So it would have been fucking immense, but brilliant. Swansea are losing to Hull. Oh, bit of hate early. Do you reckon you're downstairs? How long did it take you to think of that one, James Jameson? Ain't that out of Charles Chesterton? It's out of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, maybe. They probably have got a dip in their settings. I fucking just dropped my wallet. Oh, the fucking bulge amount of notes, and it's probably made a dent in their fucking ceiling. Yeah, correct. Jeb Wallace probably want to come back. Oh, mate, it is a good debate to have. A good debate to have. Hang on, corner for Sunderland, headed away by Watford, who currently lead, if you are just joining us, at the Stadium of Light. People say, imagine we'd have kept Jed and how good we'd be. We would have gone up. Watford on the break here. But I don't know. He's offside now. Would we have been better off or with him or without him? If we got promoted, do you think it would be good to look at signing John Daly Bavasa? Now, I don't want to spread negativity, all right? But during lockdown, I put a big fucking... When Bradshaw first come back and started scoring, I put a big thing out saying, you'll think he's shit and get rid of him. He's like another John Daly Bavasa. And Gary Rowett dropped Bradshaw for Bavardson. During lockdown, Bradshaw couldn't get a game in favour of John Daly Bavardson. So, all right, we're in the right direction now, but questions surely need to be asked at that stage. I am sweating here. Absolutely sweating. Sorry. Huh? Have you got a plug? Sorry, I'm back. The cat's gone for a lay down. He was asleep anyway. Keep the door shut and I can open the fucking window in here. Someone saying Watford have scored. Watford have scored. They're currently 1-0 up. Here comes Sunderland into the area. It's fucking goals galore in games at the minute, isn't there? Us last night. QPR? What the fuck? Crystal Palace and West Ham earlier. I'm going for an easy drinker today. Just ordered them off Deliveroo. Shot from distance. Pushed away by the Watford keeper. Seemed a bit dramatic. Second shot is blocked and it's behind for a corner. And just now I've opened the window. The sun's going to come out now and get right in my eyes. She's fuming because I'm sitting down. I can't bother to move, so just call her in. She's hung over in bits. Made her fucking take the cat, open the window and bring me some Cotterberg. Do you want anything else? I said, yeah, and quickly. So anyway, no, let's leave John Daly right alone. Volta Sampaio! What's happening? Welcome, Volta. Hello, Birmingham could change the result. We only need one of these teams to fuck up, and currently Sunderland are fucking up. They are behind. Oh dear, I am absolutely dripping. That's a brand new t-shirt fresh out the packet as well. Whew. That's better. The breeze is starting to come through now. That's nice. That's better. Long ball forward for Watford. Oh man, left side of the area. Good touch. Was he offside? He was offside. It gets pulled back. 100 of you in the live stream. Good afternoon. If you are just joining us, these boys are celebrating because, yes, get in. Oh, get in. There you go. John literally said it. It's currently Sunderland 0, Watford 1. Should I put it on the screen? Should I do latest scores? Let's do a latest scores. Oh, by the way, before we do that, let's just go to last night's graphic. Who remembers that? That was still on there from last night. Let's just change that now. Latest scores. Okay. So it's Cov 1. Nope, hang on, sorry. Oh, put the caps lock on, big boy. That is scores. Coventry 1. Birmingham 0. Sunderland. What am I telling you? Sunderland 1-1. Watford. There we go. Boom. Let's put a scroller on that and save it. Should we show that scroller? There you go. Let me know if anything changes your end. I mean, try not to tell me about the Sunderland game, obviously, because I'm watching it. But if you do, it ain't the fucking end of the world. Yeah, mate, this is big here today. I mean, I know a lot of people will probably still out. Do you know what? I bet it's blinded. I bet it's still rocking the pubs up in Blackpool because a load of people stayed up there, so they probably all got together and watching it. Watching it in the pubs. I got a video from Conor O'Mara about 3 o'clock this morning of all loads of Mill fans in a nightclub fucking singing brilliant. No one likes us. We don't care. I mean, Leonard, again, another one ain't really figured due to injury this season too much. Absolutely brilliant last night. Absolutely brilliant as that third centre back. Almost stepping out all the time into midfield. Sunderland won't. Sunderland won't get more than a point next week at Preston. Ben Convery, how are you, mate? Are you gracing us with your presence next week? Surely you'll be there next week. It's a really good point, Cam. Some club, Watford, already given us fucking 6 points, and now it looks like they could win us 3 more. Strike from distance! Pulled wide. Yeah, it's cooled down in here now. I mean, to be honest, Bill, I've not really been looking at it or worrying. All I keep saying is to everyone, don't worry about first, second, third, and fourth. Or just concentrate on staying in the top 6. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, you've got to beat the best, don't you? You've got to beat the best. I mean, as it stands, so right now we're 6th. So as it stands right now, if the season ended now, we'd be playing Luton. Well, yeah, just batting on, mate, really. I've gone for a little bit of a softer drink today. I've gone for I just got on a selection, actually, of Copperbergs, like in a case. Strawberry and lime, this one. It's all right. You need 2 to fill the old Staro Primer glass, though, look. One don't go anywhere. Oh, it's much cooler in here now. That's better. Fuck me. Don't get a cat. You won't be able to open no windows. I have got a bead on. It's all right. It's gone now. Stopped. Windows. What a marvellous invention. It's still, as you can see, Sunderland 0, Watford 1. If anything changes, if anything changes in that Birmingham game, please let me know. Well, yeah, I know what you're saying, Steve. I didn't actually finish and answer that question, did I? About Jed Wallace. People go, Jed Wallace, imagine if we had Jed Wallace. But it was very much about, it wasn't Jed Wallace's fault. But we always say, well, if Jed don't play well, that's us fucked. We are much more of a team now. So I don't know. I mean, imagine Watmore one side, Jed the other, Fleming in a 10 behind Bradshaw. I mean, it does sound juicy, but is it all about Jed? It seems to be all about Jed at West Brom as well, by the way. Does the beer? No, it didn't really come cold, mate. I just whacked them straight in the freezer. I have one at coldish temperature, and I have to have all alcohol. I have to have it freezing cold, or it's no good to me. Invest in some aircon. Fuck me. Super chats are open. If you want to donate, I'll happily buy some aircon. Nick it, nice. I look at signing Darlow from Hull. Sorry, but Long still doesn't. No, he didn't do anything wrong last night. You know, the shot from their second goal was just a good goal, but Thing is now it is going to be long. You can't switch it back for fucking one game. what lost? Someone said, why is he not getting a look in? Bart? Watchalong did do very well last night. Was he that one where he released Bradshaw from his low kick, long low kick? There, that's what he is good at. The long high kicks are no good, but he has created a few goals this season from. I mean, Sheffield United, he fucked up, didn't he? Let the free kick in, but he did actually assist one goal there from a quick throw out to Burke, and he has released Bradshaw a few times, like for a quick breakaway. But yeah, Bart's not going to get back in now. Listen, I don't care how we get there. I'm all for your version of it. That is something that no one wants to see on a hangover. Trust me. My moobs bouncing around. Topless football. Sunderland trying to knock on the door at the minute. Watford defending quite well, to be fair to him. Sitting a little bit deep. What more masterclass? Yeah, he was fucking brilliant last night. And you know, I've really since he's come to the club, he's not been fantastic. Scored, didn't he? Like on his full debut, away to QPR. But other than that, he's not really figured. And when he has come on, he's not really got into the game, which is difficult when you come on as a sub, especially as a winger. I just thought Greg Wild then for some reason. We used to bring him on when we see one down, didn't we? I wonder what happens to that guy. Hang on, David. What is this you talk of the Championship next season? Are you okay? You're not aware of what's going on? We're getting promoted. Don't you know? Pump it up. Millwall's going up. Jimmy Hardley. How are you, mate? I'm sure you're over there in. Oh, you are, yeah. Watching from Perth. Great win last night. Just got back from watching the Perth Glory when Mark Beavers just got sent off and they lost the game. Sounds about right. Ben Beavers? Mark Beavers, of course, scored for us, didn't he, at Wembley in a playoff final? Could we be going back? Yeah, strange one, Jim. I was literally saying. I mean, I could see why he's taken out. I mean, Murray Wallace is injured, of course, but he's put. I thought Malone played well when he come on, but he's got Styles right wing back, Shackleton left wing back, and then Leonard third centre back, and those three players are just quite good in distribution. Like, so we kept the ball quite well. But Shackleton, I was saying at the time, he's having a fucking great game. Of course, he made the first go out of nothing from turning them over and then being involved heavily right up until he's balling for Ryan Leonard. And in that just moment, it's really difficult because it happens in a split second. The Blackpool striker knows exactly what he's doing. He knows he's coming from Shackleton's blind side. He knows Shackleton probably knows, Shackleton's really aware someone's there, but not exactly where. And he knows if he just gets there and gets a foot in first, the Shackleton's follow through is going to hit him on the foot. And he went down. He went down. It was a penalty. You can't blame him. I'd actually be pissed off if that was a Millwall player and he didn't go down. Sunderland coming forward now. Try a ball through the middle. Watford looking quite strong at the back of the minute. Not really being troubled by Sunderland, who were trying to break through. They're into the area again. Chance, brilliant interception. Brilliant interception. Sunderland won the penalty. Absolutely fucking no chance. I thought Shackleton had a good game other than that. Danny Mack wouldn't have been happy being dropped, but again, healthy competition for places. Would Jed come back? That would be a crazy story, wouldn't it, if we got promoted and then re-signed Jed and he left us to pursue Premier League football? Oh, 1-2 off the ref. Can't do that anymore. Fuck me. Could be stopped. Last night, Char, was a game where you see games on telly and you go, why don't we score goals like that? Why aren't we involved in exciting games like that and win them? And that was fucking exactly what that was last night. two really, really good goals from Bradshaw. Really good goals. Great team goal, the first one. Great assist from Watmore for the second. And then Watmore again winning the penalty. It's just end to end, fucking chances, good goals being scored. It was nice to be involved. There was lots of nice passing and movement. I do put that down to a lot of that with the team that you put out, with the players like I just said, who can really do well and keep well in possession. And like someone else said, by the way, as well, I always he's probably proved me wrong because I always say, we ain't got the strength in depth. 2 changes at wing back, McNamara and Malone there, and then 3 changes up top. Chance for Sunderland. It was quite a good chance as well. We had plenty of time to assess it and pick his spot, and he kills it left-footed wide. Volta Sampaio. If we get Luton, the playoffs will probably be our year. It's a big shout, Volta. It's a big shout. Well, the only thing was Luton, yeah, it's up the road, but we can't fucking take many fans. On the flip side of that, if we get fucking Middlesbrough, it's a fucking long way, but you probably take as many as you like. I don't know. There's going to be no easy way around it, is there? There's going to be no easy way around it. Obviously, Coventry could be the other one. As it stands, it could all yet change. 2 up front next season, new striker to work with Bradders, Fleming, Sammy on the strikers, and what we're down the left, S.A.L. Burke on the right. Fuck me, that is. I like it, but it's fucking row. It's never going to do that. That will leave. I mean, that's 2 up front, 3, 4, 5, 6. That leaves 3 centre backs basically. And that's it. Everyone else, the wingers are attacking. Mitchell, I suppose, and Saville. But yeah, I mean, I like that, but I can't see him doing it. But again, a lot of people are saying loads of fucking options now. Ipswich 4 up in 30 minutes. Benjamin Bloom will be going mental. They're fucking flying. They're going to be promoted today, I think, along with Plymouth. That'll be not a new one. I actually went Plymouth in about 1995. I went to the Glades in Bromley. I don't know why I went to the Glades in Bromley with my mates, a couple of my mates during school holidays in like 1995. And we went over and all the players were sitting and having lunch in the fucking Glades. Lucas Neal, Paul Hartley, loads of them. And we went up and got Paul Hartley's autograph. We waited till he finished eating. And then we had Plymouth away that weekend. And me and my mate went on the coach, fucking 6 hours. And we drew 0-0. And then at the full time, they was clapping the fans, and Paul Hartley pointed me and my mate out. I went, oh, look, this is fucking nice. If I saw you the other day, we was buzzing. It made up for driving 12 hours and not seeing any goals. West Ham have lost. They lost. There you go. They lost 4-3. Charles, good afternoon, mate. Hope you enjoyed the game last night. Yeah, Coventry are winning. Sunderland are losing. I'm watching the Sunderland game here. 38 minutes gone. Watford comfortable at the minute. Ipswich are now 5 up against Exeter after 33 minutes. Fucking hell. My arse is going dead. We'll go and get another drink at half time. Birmingham have just had their first shot. Oh. Do you know what? I was just thinking. The Sheffield United game was obviously unbelievable. But it reminded me of the last night reminded me of the Sheffield United game a bit. End to end. To be fair, we did lead 3 times in the game last night. I think we led twice against Sheffield United. We have problems hanging on to Leeds, but yeah, brilliant, mate. Both 2 really good results. I can't say it'd be best away game because I fucking wasn't there, unfortunately. But my boy was trying all sorts. He's going to me, no, what it is, it's a 2-day exam, Thursday and Friday. But I've done this exam before. I was going, what, you've done a GCSE exam before? He's going, yeah, no, but what it is, I'll be done by 1 o'clock on the Friday, and then we've got that means I can go once I've done. So you can pick me up from the gate at 1, and then that means we'll get to Blackpool. And I was like, you can't guarantee you're going to be done. It's a GCSE. And then he asked his mum, and she said, no, absolutely not. Fair play to her, she'll make her right. But last night, I said to him, I actually picked him up from his exam about 3:30 yesterday. And I said to him, did you finish by 1? He went, I finished at 2:57. He went, and I was rushing. So he said he thinks he done all right as well. So good job. We didn't travel. We have getting 3:00 from Welling to Blackpool. You're never going to make it. I remember we drove to Forest once. That first game back in the Championship, we lost 1-0 all those years ago. Or 5 or 6 years ago. Fucking hell, the Watford players just shot from the halfway line. P rolled us straight through to the keeper. There's no keeper weren't out. There was no attack going on. He just fucking picked up in defence, runs to the halfway line and shot. Yeah, that it took us fucking 5 hours to get to fucking Nottingham that night. So there's no way if you leave Welling at 3, you're going to be in Blackpool for kick-off at 8. So, and then I said, are you going to come watch it around mine? Then he went, no, because I've watched the last 2 away games around your house and we've lost them both. So he watched the indoors. Watford coming forward. Good chance into the box. Across the face. Chance to finish it. Blocked. Fuck. Watford not attacking too much, but when they do, looking dangerous. Watford coming forward again. Tried to roll it into the striker, but the striker wanted it Duncan Watmore style in between the defence. Miscommunication, and away comes Sunderland. Misplaced pass. The home fans getting a little bit frustrated, and it will be a throw on to Watford. Would I stick with that formation? I think you got to. I think you got to now. I don't know, unless you element of surprise right at the last minute, change it back. I don't know. It's going to be difficult for Blackburn now to know how to approach that game. Of course, they got Smodic, Brewitt, and Diaz. They got Gallagher. They got some good forward-thinking players. So would it be a bit too attacking? I don't think so. I don't think it's more attacking. I just think it was more energy, a little bit less rigid in the a little less rigid in shape, so it could expose us more. But I think I'm almost now pissed off. The next game is 9 days away. Preston are losing to Sheffield United. Yeah, good. Could be one less. Well, look, as it stands, we ain't got to worry about anyone as it stands on the final day. All we got to focus on is our result. Imagine we got in them fucking playoffs. It was 5-0. They've absolutely pissed that league, haven't they? Fucking hell. Brighton 4. Brighton fucked me up on my accumulator during the week. Lost to fucking Forest, didn't they? There's another little decision. I don't think Nisbet's coming back. Well, he didn't come in the first place, did he? But I don't think we're going to sign him. SA and what more styles left from Alex Mitchell? Yeah, it was good to see what Alex Mitchell does next season. Had a strong season on Anderson Johnston. Forward come Sunderland, shot, edge of the area blocked. Another attempt. They're still in the ascendancy. There's a minute to go until half time at the Stadium of Lights. Misplaced pass again by Sunderland. Sven Never in the mountain. Good afternoon, mate. Hope you are well. Swansea have equalised against. Oh yeah, mate. He was spinning me all sorts of bullshit. No. What it is, right? I can get out the exam. Yeah, but there you go. Let me tell you about that guy. Right? He's all fart and no shit. I'm joking. He loves a booze. Do you know what it is? Right? Everyone goes, he's always smashed. He isn't. He isn't always smashed. Sometimes he's smashed. Oh shit! Laptop's unplugged. Just said low battery. Did you want to notice that? There we go. It's charging again now. He just loves life, mate. He never sits still. He is constantly all around the country, abroad, like on work and fucking like weekends away and seeing friends. But what he does do is drink cider. I know I'm currently drinking cider, but I don't always drink cider. I just drink cider because I'm hungover and the sun's out. But yeah, he does love it. He does have a good go at the boy sometimes, but he's not as pissed as people always think. He was, in fact, far too everything Wigan, so I couldn't put his video up. Clearly couldn't understand a word he was saying. Penalty to Coventry got a pen. Coventry pen, for fuck's sake. Coventry are 2-0 up. There we go. All right, but listen, it doesn't matter. All right, it matters, but it doesn't matter because as it stands, we need to get in the top 6. It don't matter whether we play 3rd, 4th, or 5th. We're not going to play. We're not going to play. Well, we might play. No, 3rd or 4th we'll play. Right. So it doesn't matter as it stands because Sunderland are losing. There you go. Just change that score. Boom. Coventry 2, Birmingham 0. Sunderland 0, Wolves 1. We're into added time at the end of the first half. Brilliant tackle from a Watford player. Last ditch tackle out wide on Jack Clark. And it's a corner to the Black Cats. It's a really good tackle by Shadry. He's been booked as well, so he needs to be careful. Corner comes in. Away. There you go. It is half time. It is half time. Some good news, some not so bad news. I mean, this is really fucking good news. What the game we're watching here: Sunderland 0, Watford 1. If you want to cover yourself, I know some people that do this. So worst case for us now is Sunderland come back and win. Put a score on Sunderland to win. So if they don't come back and win, all right, you lost the score and brilliant for us. If they do, we're pissed off because we're outside the playoffs, but you've made a few quid. There you go. Yeah, it doesn't matter. 5th or 6th, boys. 5th or 6th, it doesn't matter. All we want next Monday is to go into that game with it in our hands. In the top 6, in our hands. Only our result matters. And then to be fair, if we fuck it up from here, then we deserve everything we get. But there we go. No, Darren J, definitely not a given. Right, everyone, I'm going to... my arse has gone dead. Coventry have got Middlesbrough away last game of the season. And Sunderland are away at Preston, so not givens by any chance. You'd rather have the points on the board than the games in hand at this point of the season. And looking at that league table there, that was before kickoff today. We're now back down to 6, but we are still 3 points clear of Sunderland as it stands. So even if, imagine this, Sunderland, it stays as it is today, Sunderland do go and win, right? Away at Preston, we only need a point at home against Blackburn. And we're still in the playoffs. It's all if buts and maybes. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. It's only half time. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to stretch the legs and get a drink. I'll be back. I'll be back shortly. I'm just going to mute the mic and put a little graphic on the screen. See you soon. Welcome back. Here we go. How you doing? That was a quick old break, wasn't it? Just went to get a drink, to be honest with you. Stretched the legs, got a dead arse after that. What the hell? Jim Crack, hello Dan, can't drink this afternoon, driving later. Never mind ifs, sort out your butt. Sound like fucking Mrs. G. Stop farting, stop snoring. Anyway, now where's Water gone? He was here earlier. Are you going to pick him up later? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Half time, if you are just joining us, Coventry 2, Birmingham. Neil, I'm sitting here waiting for the stream. I can turn over and look at the other scores, can't I? We do what we want today. There's no restrictions. Where's the fucking control? Hang on 1 second. Oh, it's there. Let's have a look what's happening. Of course, West Ham lost earlier on that at Selhurst Park, 4-2 on BT. I watched that. Let's have a look at some other scores across the country. Why not? Why not? We do what we like. It's our stream today. It's always our stream, obviously. But today's a lot more chilled. Ipswich 5, Exeter 0. Are they fucking sure? Sheffield Wednesday again are going to have to go through the playoffs by the look of it. Plymouth 1-0 up against Burnham. They will be champions as it stands. Well, we're going to be playing Ipswich next season, of course, if we don't go up. And Plymouth look like they're going to be joining them as champions. I mean, Plymouth are top, Ipswich are second, but Ipswich are currently 5-0 up, so they're definitely not going to let that slip. You wouldn't have thought. And Derby 0, Portsmouth 1. I tell you, it's a very fucking tough league, that. Bolton, Charlton, Derby, Portsmouth, Ipswich, Barnsley, Peterborough, Sheffield Wednesday. It's a tough league, that League One. We have done so well as a club to get what we've got in this short space of time. Pretty much, I don't want to take credit for it. Pretty much since I started the channel, it all started going right. Thank me later. Nottingham Forest winning again. Brentford 0, Nottingham Forest 1. Yeah, he sent me. I put a picture on my Instagram story the other day. Just a fucking, I don't know if it's my cat or something watching the. Oh, it's my cat watching the. My cat loves to watch football. I think it's the ball going around the pitch, and he was like that watching the penalty shootout between Brighton and Man United. And I put on a cat's fucking can't take the pressure, and he went and he messaged me and went, "I've been more worried about the pressure you boys shitting your pants for the playoffs." Obviously, he's a Sunderland fan. Let's see what he's saying today at full time. In fact, let's leave it and wait to see what happens next week before I return fire. But he's a big. To be fair to him, he's a big fucking Sunderland fan. He'll probably be there today from the Cotswolds, where most of the Sunderland fans are from. You got to get on the waiting list, Jim. That's why, mate. That's why you got to get on the waiting list. Chazo Luke, what would you want to get? I mean, look, mate, I think we've had this discussion. I mean, everyone's got their own theories and ideas, and I suppose it's fun to say who do we want. I don't think it really fucking matters. Funny enough, I was speaking to name dropping. I was speaking to Ben Thompson the other day. He's going to come on the channel during the summer. I see him back coming on. He said, "I'll definitely do it at the end of the season, I promise." And then he said, "What do you matter about the playoffs?" I love it because Tom was still like, "Who do you think we're getting? Where? We're still talking." Obviously, he's a Millwall fan, but where? And he said, "I'll tell you what, no fucker will want to play us in the playoffs," is what he said. And he said us as well, and I think he's right. Ask Ben Chilwell. No one wants to come to the den on a fucking hostile atmosphere. BJ Donaghy. How was Belfast, Dan? It was really good, mate. It was really enjoyable. With city breaks, though, it's one of them you come back and you're fucked. You're shattered, didn't you, from all the walking and all the boozing. You've got to try and cram it all into 3 days. So we landed at the airport first day. That's right. I'm going to tell you the itinerary. We landed at the airport and we had a thing for Game of Thrones later that morning. She wanted to do the Game of Thrones tour. It's her birthday. So we realised we flew at landed at 8 in the morning, and the Game of Thrones thing started at 10. Now, when I booked the Game of Thrones tickets, it said shuttle transfer to the Game of Thrones thing from Belfast. So I thought, go to the hotel, go into the city centre, get the shuttle out. But it turns out that the shuttle wasn't from Belfast. It was from a site about 5 minutes down the road from Game of Thrones. Where Game of Thrones thing is not in Belfast. It's about half an hour out. So I paid 70 quid in a cab straight from the airport to this place in Belfast. Hey, 1 second, I'll ask you. What's that place in Belfast called where Game of Thrones was? Banbridge. So we got a £70 cab out to Banbridge with our suitcases, did the Game of Thrones tour. Then you get taken back to this little place. It's like an industrial park. It's like a TK Maxx and a fucking McDonald's. But you're stuck there. You can't get anywhere. So I said, can you get me a cab to Belfast? They said another 70 quid. I'd already paid £100 for parking at Stansted that day. And I was like, no, this is silly. And the woman said to us, well, you can get a cab from here to Banbridge, which is the town, and then you get a bus back to Belfast for a £5. So I said to her, I'm not fucking being tight. We're going to have to do that. So we got a bus back to Banbridge. So I took her away for her birthday, and then we had to wait half an hour for a bus. So we're sitting in the middle of Banbridge town centre, which is like a ghost town. Nothing was open other than Iceland. So we were sitting there in Dairy Lee Dunkers at a bus stop in Banbridge for her birthday. She's got to be buzzing with that, she's got to be buzzing. It did get better after that. No, the Game of Thrones was good. Titanic was good. We went to loads of old school pubs, really good in the what was it called? The Quarter? Cathedral Quarter. And 2 really nice restaurants, Sticks and Stones. But the best restaurant, I can't fucking remember what it's called. I booked and paid for it all. It's a women's football. What was that really nice restaurant called first night? AM PM. Must have been good. She remembers it all. I fucking remember nothing. AM PM, fucking really good. But no, it's really good, mate. Really good. We did the taxi tour as well on the last day before we left. So you pay like a cabbie 60 quid. There's loads of like wall murals, loads of football ones. We didn't get to see as much of them, but all the story about the history of Belfast, and he takes you through it. He pulls over, he gets in the back, and he talks you all through like the history of the country and obviously all the conflicts, and really, really interesting. Really good. So thanks for asking, and you're all probably fucking bored to tears, but well worth a visit, Belfast. You want to be 6, we can beat Luton, says Toomey. Not another Toomey. You're not related to the man, Kevin Toomey. You've actually got a graphic that says 11 Toomey. Do I think we've got a good chance against Blackburn? I do, mate. I do. I'd like it to be in our hands. Them will be full. I think the players will be well rested after this break now. You just never know with this division what it throws up, do you? Oh, hang on, let's put the game back on. Probably kick back off. It's so up and down. Anyone can beat anyone. But you got to fancy this. I mean, they're not in the greatest of form as well. Who can tell us a famous last day of the season when we played Blackburn? Who can tell me? When did we play Blackburn? Last game of the season at home. When was it and what happened? There you go. Little quiz for you. Last game of the season, once upon a time, we played Blackburn. Last game of the season. Why was it a famous day and what happened? We hope not for a repeat, put it that way. Right, the game's back on. I'm going to shoot straight to the bottom of the comments now. Here we go. So in 1988, we was crowned champions at Hull, of course. But after that, for the younger viewers, we had 1 game left, and that was at home to Blackburn Rovers, where we was presented the trophy. I was there that day. Boom. And we was crowned champions at the Old Den. We'd already won the league, but we lost 4-1. 4-1 was it? I think it's 4-1 we lost that day. But it didn't matter. We was already champions. Second half is underway. More of the same for us in the second half. Watford looked very well drilled and organised. Sunderland ain't really got going, but I think at some point they've probably got a bollocking at half time, and at some point they're gonna turn the screw, and they would have thought that's going to be a free kick to the visitors. Yes. Yes, correctamundo, Sir Stephen. Of course, a knowledge of wealth, a man well educated with 2 laptop screens. Yeah, I don't think the players they've been on a piss all week. I don't think they cared either. Did it take the edge off the day? I don't know. You tell me because I was 8, so I can't. Well, I can remember it, but I can't. Wasn't on the piss, obviously. That would have been a bit wrong. It's a free kick to Watford. Ball fired into the area, headed away by Sunderland, only as far out as a Watford player. Why is he starting to stutter now? That's not what we want. My phone's still on airplane mode. This keeps happening. Let me put it on the get it in the area. Oh, chance for 2-0. It was nearly 2-0. For some reason, when I watch it on iFollow, it stutters. When I watch it on a club's actual channel, it doesn't stutter. Let's get back down there. Here we go. That's better. Free kick to Watford. 47 minutes gone. There we go. There we go. Let's have a little. How was we that day? Where was we? No, Chris, we parted down the Old Kent Road. You couldn't give a fuck. Sir Stephen Ov was standing on the halfway line. We didn't care about the result. 1988 promoted to League One. Les Briley running around with his shirt off. I see something the other day actually. On Twitter, I think everyone knows Merv Payne. He's a little bit of the boy down mill. He has been a bit of a author, written a few books, and it was another page. It was just a retro football page that posted it on Twitter, and Merv quoted it and put, "I had this wrapping around my school book. It was a wardrobe malfunction. It's a team photo from about 84, 85. And obviously, they all sit on the wooden benches at the front. You could see Les Briley's left bollock sticking out. A wardrobe malfunction from Sir Les. Obviously, where I sit at the ground is at the executive boxes. And as you go in, Les is there every week to welcome you. And every week I go, "Hello, Sir Les." He goes, "Hello, mate. How you doing?" Then he started calling me Dan. I was like, yes, he knows who I am. And every week I go to my boy, "See who that is? Do you know who that is?" He goes, "Yes, I know who that is, Dad. You tell me every week." I said, "He was captain, only ever captain to lead us to the top division." He goes, "Yeah, I know. You tell me every week." And I continue to tell him every week because it excites me. Oh, nice. Good knowledge, Daniel Lewis. Didn't know that. Oh, so Blackburn winning and put them in instead of Palace. That's why we done it then. Hour and 12 minutes in. Hope you're enjoying the stream. 124 you're in. Nice chill one today. Nice and relaxed. I'm relaxed. Just like a little bit topping up after last night on the old Boozerino. Boozerino? Oh, Timothy Reardon. Okay. So he was in the Cold Blow Lane that day and he had a few beers too many. So that's interesting to me, Timothy, because you just said at the start of the stream that you was watching from abroad. So you're an expat living abroad. I should have guessed that, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I have a name like Timothy? What is it? Timothy? Sorry, Timothy. Can I call you Tim? Reardon. Let's not forget we want Wigan to Reading to win, so Wigan go down. Yeah, they're a fucking pain in the arse, Wigan, aren't they? There's one out of Eamon Dunphy. It's so funny. You can see his bollock as clear as anything. I looked, zoomed in. I suppose it happened then, didn't it? Extremely short shorts and sitting on like a bench style for the photo. Funny enough, I always can never work that. Pie? Pierre? How are we pronouncing that? That was going to be the title of my fucking preview. The biggest game in 20 years. Because obviously, if we do get in, it'll be handball. That's fucking handball, ref. Sunderland on the attack now. I bet they fucking score from this after that should have been given handball. Blatant handball. Header saved, rebound wide. That was bollocks, that. That was blatant handball, and they're fucking going mad at the ref. Blatant handball. Luckily for us, the cross was in, was good. Goalkeeper makes a good save, gets two big hands on it, and the rebound is shanked by the Sunderland player. Yeah, I see that. They're winning again. I think teams that are just dabbing into the Premier League for a second. I think it's harsh on, like, even that Jesse March. I know he's not for me. He's a fucking yank. I don't believe that they can really manage football. Could be controversial. Not an English Premier League team anyway. And with the Gollum lookalike, what's his name, Steve Cooper. There was talk of sacking him. It's fucking difficult to try and stay in that Premier League, isn't it? And neither of them are. I think they're holding their own. Really, I know like Forest were a little bit worse off before. Obviously, if they win today and Sunderland player goes down, gets told to get to his feet by the ref. Watford back on the attack. Not committing a mad amount of players forward, but they haven't in the whole game. They sort of got one target, man. They try and hit him, and if they do hit him, then they get in and around him. But he didn't get to the ball first on that occasion, and forward come. Is that Patrick Roberts? Oh, fucking hell, he's on a run there. Is it Roberts? Whoever it is, he's fucking caused a bit of havoc for Sunderland down the right-hand side, left footer. I think it's a tough gig, isn't it? And I think that, Leeds didn't go down like that, Jesse Marsh. They weren't even close to it. I suppose they could argue, well, that's why we got rid of him, so we didn't go down. But tough gig for teams coming up for the champ to stay in the Prem. And I think Steve Cooper's I know he's an ugly man, but he's a great manager. You've only been 2 years, mate. Where did you say he was again? First game. Can I call you Tim? You clocked that, so I think I just dropped it in. My weird sense of humour. Nice, Tim. I just want to say the end of it, though. Where did you say he was, mate, again? I'm interested to know now. I've forgotten. Sorry. Did you say Holland? Brighton 5-0. What the hell? Oh. God, I'm not be happy. God, I was like, oh, you cheeky fucking bastard. Turned over by Watford. Nice. Can the striker break away? Oh, he's got a chance here if he can get people around him. Oh, still with a chance. Ball wide. Keeper comes out. He's out his area. He's going to have to deal with that. He's going to run out of play. He's going to run out of play for a goal kick. 55 minutes gone in the game. Sorry, not really a lot happening in a minute. I will keep you posted. Lived in Grove Park in Eltham until just before Brexit. Retired, but still come back when I can. Daughter lives in Allington. Well, let me tell you, Tim, your daughter lives about 5 minutes from me. Just up the road. Allington. Was there yesterday. Tim. France. Oh, yeah, I did get Holland. Oh, you're fucking... He's like Judith Chalmers, this Tim guy. Look at him. He's living a dream. Fair play to you, mate. Enjoy your retirement. Sunderland trying to attack again. Watford with loads of players behind the ball. Love to see that. Strike from distance. For Sunderland, you can see they're becoming frustrated. They can't really break them down, and they're trying shots from range. And that's always a good sign if if we want Watford to win, which we do. Can't get to grips with this fucking Watford kit being blue. I like it. It's a really nice kit. It's a lovely colour blue. Sunderland, good side, been on a good run, but a young side. And could that be a factor? Let's fucking hope so. Why do we want Wigan to go down? Well, I didn't say we did. Someone else did. It's just a bit of a pointless club, aren't they, Wigan? And they always seem to fucking get a result against stuff. Ipswich, 6-0 up. Where is Ballard? Yeah, I don't know, actually. I thought it the other day when I watched them. Was that on telly the other day? There was on telly the other day against West Brom, and I wonder where Ballard was. They were fucking awesome against West Brom, by the way. Sunderland, Even when they was losing at half time, it was a penalty that never should have been given. Corner. It is the pressure of 45,000 Mackham. It's a bit dark in here, isn't it? I just said that, it brightened up. Must have heard me. In swinging corner. Doesn't beat the front post, fortunately for us. Your wife and yourself. Sorry, it's turning into the Timothy Reardon show. The Tim Reardon show. My wife was on the front page of South on the Press after the Barnsley game at Wembley. Nice one. Rob Albury don't like Reading. Everyone's got their everyone's got their reasons, and they've had their sort of certain teams they don't like and why. Obviously, the obvious ones, but other little clubs you just don't fucking like them. You can't sometimes even explain why. Nice, Jim. Clever. Like it. This fucking ginger little ball. It's hard to be ginger and ball, but this little fuck manages it. Pritchard is coming on for Sunderland, and Watford are also making a substitution. We approach the hour mark in the game. I don't, mate. I've lived here about 6 months myself. I sort of know the areas, sort of. Yeah, I live in Westmoreland. It's honestly, science, it's doing my fucking. I can't work it out, mate. It's spinning my brain. Burnley till I die. Greetings, but not for long, because Burnley are off to the Premier League at the first time of asking. A lot of people remember when Vincent Kompany got the job, people were saying, well, no, he ain't the man for the job. He's fucking been brilliant. It was good the other night when they beat Blackburn. And loads of Burnley fans had the inflatable fucking trophies, didn't they? And obviously after the game, the players have got hold of them. And what's his name? Josh Brownhill was giving it this one. Yeah, with a plastic fucking trophy to the Blackburn fans. A fucking Company's gone over and cuffed him. Fuck off, get away. And then he was like, sorry, being like true gentleman, Vincent Kompany. He cuffed fucking Brownhill around the ear and fucking pushed him away. Stoke, Neil, QPR1. Some were saying Gareth Ainsworth wasn't the man for the job. But in the last game, they beat Burnley 2-1 away, and now they're winning at Stoke, which will pretty much see him safe, I'm sure. Every time Sunderland come forward, they're met by a plethora of bodies, Watford bodies in blue shirts. Don't get me started. Ball into the area for Sunderland. Misses out everyone. Pritchard's going to kick that in. Over on the touchline, he's going to get another stab at it, is he? Plays it back to Jack Clark. He's dangerous, this fucker. And he runs into the area on his left foot. Plays it across the box. Pritchard shoots, deflected. Really good defending in numbers by Watford. Pritchard again. Fuck off, you horrible little ginger ball prick. He's fucking dived. Just felt an arm and he's fucking gone tumbling. I hate this fuck. Not always teams you hate, sometimes it's players. He's so soft. So soft. It's a free kick, which he'll take, the little fuck. Breathe. Annoyingly, he has got a good fucking delivery. It's too far out to shoot. It's about 35 yards out. But it's an opportunity to clip one up. Oh, actually, someone's rolled it short to him, and he is going to clip it in anyway. Cleared away by Watford momentarily to the edge of the box. Second Watford player gets a head on it. Ball ends up back with Pritchard. Sunderland knocking it around the back line. Trying to work a way forward again. We've passed the hour mark. 30 minutes to go. As it stands, this result will see us with our destiny in our own hands. Chance though. Sunderland strike blocked again. Great fucking bodies in the way for Watford. It's not really last-ditch defending because they're defending in such good numbers that it's hitting the first man who's trying to block the shot. There's about another 4 behind them. And then a disappointing for Sunderland, not for us. Long diagonal, out of play, goal kick. And we breathe again. Breathe again. Breathe again. Peony Jeff, you'd love to see us in the Prem. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. A lot of people saying that thing I went to. Don't know if I mentioned it. It's Film for Sky. Made me main post on their Sky Bet Instagram. Anyway, yeah. Lot of teams saying they'd like to see us in the Prem. It'd be funny, wouldn't it, for a year? I saw you in the 5-pointed star the other day. You was enjoying a lovely Beerio. Oh, I was. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. I'm always in a 5-pointed star. It's literally there. Sunderland coming forward again. Well, next time, Tom 1885, come and say hello, mate, and you can buy me a pint or 7. Here is a question. If we go up, what would you like to see us do? Spend money like Forest or just get a couple of players and build for years to come? I think that's the John Berylson way. It's the Millwall way. Yes, we'll get 200 million, but I think the club are very cautious with the way they spend, and I think that's brilliant because we do things, softly. And as we've seen, you're right. If Forest do go down, they could find themselves in a fucking hole. Sunderland situation where you fucking spunk all your dough and then you're stuck with a load of players on big money and you end up capitulating, getting double relegation and being in financial fucking turmoil. Sunderland coming forward again, ball into the channel. I think the Watford player's going to get there. He is. Pushed over, surely. No, throw on to Sunderland in by the corner flag. Points to the area. Sorry, so I've just seen that. I'm going to read that now. Headline of South London was maybe next year, so I went without her to Bradford and obviously won. Oh, love it. Watford keeper sends one forward. It ends up back with a Sunderland keeper. Still a long way to go in this half. It seems like it's fucking dragging. Who is this guy? Is this Patrick Roberts here? We just give it away there, but he was fucking doing really well until that point. Sunderland win it back though. Come forward again. Met by a fucking wall of 2 lines of 4 from Watford. Really good shape. Nick, don't foul him. Don't foul him. Sunderland sort of coming along that line there, keep going backwards and forwards, trying to pick the right time, but they're getting met by a double wall of Watford players in blue. Don't foul him. Jack Clark on the ball. Oh, they're giving it away. Can Watford break? Go on. Drive through. Fucking hell. That is a joke. Oh, he's going around the Gregory. So Jack Clark's give the ball away and Watford break away. Absolute unit, the striker. And he's got Jack Clark on his back. And he's still trying to fight him off because he knows if he does, that they're on the break and they're away 3-on-3. In the end, Jack Clark's pretty much just hangs onto his back, yanks him down. The big striker turns around, gets him around to Gregory. Jack Clark took one for the team there. He knew he had to. He gave the ball away. Well, there you go. I mean, they've both been booked. Davis was the striker. I mean, you can't put your hands on him, but look at, I mean, if you are watching it, look at that. Fucking hell. Jack Clark's on the floor, hanging on like he's fucking on a sledge, and the guy's still travelling. Oh, and he gets booked as well, Davis, for like retaliation. I mean, what else do we need to know? I think fold the channel, fold everything. Vase of flowers. That's an interesting one. Yeah, but you know what? I've never been to Burnley's ground. One of the only ones I hadn't ticked off in this division. Hang on, free kick comes in for Watford, cleared away. And I was full of praise for what Burnley when you beat us at your ground. Brilliant ground, brilliant noise midweek, really good side. And I said at the time they'll go up as champions. I met my mate up there who actually is from down here, married a girl from up there. And when I went up there, he said he's fucking fanatical up here. He said they fucking hate me. He's actually a Liverpool fan, but he's from fucking Bexley. He said, if you live in Burnley, you support Burnley. He said, if you don't, they fucking don't really like it. We're getting loads of ballads, loads of ballad innuendos here. The only ballad I know is Power Ballad. No, sorry, us, yes. Yeah, Burnley did, yeah. Fucking great goal from that, what's his name? His name escapes me, the guy that scored the winner. But they're like, oh, what a talent, blah, blah, blah. I looked him up, he's like 26. So, yeah, he's done all right in his career until that point, but he's really fucking, he's really kicked on, hasn't he? What's his name? Not Jefferson, is it? I can't think of his name. Why was SA not in the squad last night, Baz? I think the heaviest we are for numbers in positions is that winger position. And I just think last night he's gone with Tyler. I mean, Tyler Bury's been missing out in favour of SA. I think he went with Bury last night. He's been leaving Bury out. Bury's been scoring in the 21s, but I just think for a bit more experience, he went for him. Forward come Watford. Ball wide. He's big and powerful. He's 7 for Watford. We go up. I'll have him. He's misplaced that pass a bit, though, and they're over by the corner flag, Watford, though. Still on the attack. Great ball inside. Into the area. Can you pick the pass? Deflected behind. Corner to Watford. I did wonder why it fucking was half empty. Because when you scored, I see loads of your fans all run along the thing. That's fucking muggy, innit? I suppose they're trying to play into their fucking give you too many tickets. Same with us when we go to like places like Reading. Give us too many tickets. It's more work for the old bill for one, but for two, you're going to generate such an atmosphere. It's going to under fucking mine what they're trying to do. Corner for Watford, left footed, chance again. Yes, 2-0 Watford. Oh fucking hell! From a corner once again, a left footed out swinger once again. And there you fucking go. It is now never, ever been more on. Sunderland 0, Watford 2. I fucking love that lot of Vicarage Road. Give us 6 points this season. And now they are giving us a fucking shoe in to the playoffs. There you go. Get in. Wow. And now it is in our fucking hands. It is in our hands. It's not done yet. But Sunderland now need to score 3 today. Stranger things have happened in football. There's been a lot of goals over the last 24 hours. Millwall Colts last night and Palace beating West Ham 4-3 earlier. Oh, get in. Come on. Unbelievable. Sunderland 0. Watford 2. Oh. And now we will stay in the playoffs unless Sunderland score 3. Even if Sunderland score 2, which will mean chance off the bar for Sunderland. Chance for the rebound off the line. Get it out. Away. Fucking hell. Shot from distance. Chance for Sunderland. Goal. Fuck. No, hang on. Yeah, goal. Fuck me. Luke 09. Bollocks. 2-1. I thought the ref was going to disallow it. Straight up the other end. Exactly what we didn't want. 2 goals in 2 minutes. One for fucking Watford. And then Sunderland get himself straight back in the game. Shot off the bar. Next one blocks on the line. It wasn't clear completely. The danger did look to be sort of squashed. It comes back in. And there we go. Sunderland have got one back. I think it was Luke 09 that got it. Okay, so what we need Sunderland to not score. In an ideal world, don't score again. But as long as I don't win the game, 20 minutes to go. Fuck me. Yeah, we'll take a draw. What was Dave? What I was going to say was, if Watford do win, do we then, depending on other results, we've got to check other results out in our division, only need a point? Do we then only need a point against Blackburn? Because we're free. We potentially in a minute are going to be 3 points above Sunderland, which means if they win the last game of the season away at Preston and we get a point, we still finish a point above them. But then I'm not sure about other teams at the minute. I don't want to think about it too much. Beat Blackburn as it stands. We're in the fucking playoffs, but Sunderland, after going 2-0 down, have fired straight back. And now they're going to have the bit between their teeth. They're coming forward again. Left side of the area, into the area. Shot, block. Fucking hell. It is Roberts. He's causing havoc. Patrick Roberts on the right wing, cutting in from the left. He shoots. Keeper goes down. It deflects off someone else. And I thought it had gone in, but it was actually a really good fucking block put behind. And it's now a corner to Sunderland. And now fucking come on. A wide keeper gets 2 hands on it. Good. Fucking quick. Everything can change in football. Fuck me. Millwall Holdings. You didn't send me that picture of Lottery Larry. It was you, wasn't it? Can you send that to me, please, mate? I've got a Fire Stick. I've got a Fire Stick with every fucking channel in the world. I've got iFollow. I've got the Sunderland channel. I've got the Watford channel. I've got them all. BT Sport, everything. Box Office, UFC, boxing, the lot. Peony are 2-1 down. No. By the way, you can get 15% off all Terrace Cult clothing. Thanks for reminding me, Simon. When you put in code Lions TV at checkout. There you go. To be honest, it sells quite well, so I forget to promote it because I suppose I should promote it more, shouldn't I, really? But there you go. This is a little, what's that, Farah number, isn't it? Farah? The window's open, but I'm starting to sweat again now, so I'm starting to get worried. Shot from distance, straight at the keeper. Preston are losing. Someone remind me who Preston are playing, sorry. Pikey, is this a real thing? Or you want to wind up? Or have you been hacked? Sheffield United are beating Preston. Sheffield United. Okay, thank you. At Preston? Well, no, it must be away because Preston are at home last game of the season to Sunderland. Here he is, my man. I've missed you. If West Brom draw against Norwich, which is 5 o'clock today, should I go for a mega stream and fucking stay on for that one? No, I can't do that. Can't do that. If West Brom draw against Norwich, we only need to draw against Blackburn. Should Sunderland lose this game? I feel like Jeff Stelling. Yeah, Greeny, you fucking know it, brother. Oh, Brentford, 500 quid. Forest fucked me over in a week against Brighton. Brighton fucked me for 400, 700. West Brom against Norwich. That won't be fucking easy, although Norwich their race seems to be run. 15 minutes to go at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland have just made some substitutions. As it stands, we are in the playoffs and it is in our hands. Win at home against Blackburn, we're in the playoffs. But that could change. Crossfield ball for Sunderland doesn't come off, goes behind for a goal kick to Watford. They obviously replied straight after Watford had scored their second. They've been undone at 2 set pieces. Sunderland, 2 identical set pieces, one in the first half, one in the second, both left-footed corners out swinging, both met by 3 headers from Watford players. But then Sunderland give themselves a lifeline, come at the other end, create a fucking situation, hit the bar, goalmouth scramble, and I think it was Luke O'Nien that 5-1 in for him. But since then, they haven't really capitalised on it. Ball forward. I am watching and enjoying this game, by the way. So I said, don't worry, but just try not to mention in the comments if you see a goal in this game before it's happened. I obviously block people if they do that if it's a Millwall game. I'm not going to be that harsh today. But if something happens in this game, please don't tell me before I've seen it. So I'm streaming on YouTube, so I will automatically run behind slightly. Well, they do ask on social media for playlists, don't they? What do you want to see today on the playlist and all that? Sorry, the lighting's a bit shit. That's because the fucking curtains are open and the sun's going in and out. There we go. Mark Brewster, good afternoon, mate. I hope you're good. 182 in the live stream. Going off form, how do Mill deserve to go over the line? It's been dreadful. You got it under immense pressure. Blackburn is going to make you all. Well, I can tell you how Mill deserve it because Millwall have recently been on a not very good run. But previous to that, we've been on some very good runs. And the league table doesn't lie. There's no false indication. The only lie the league table tells is that Reading have been deducted 3 points, so they're now worse off than they would be. So the league table don't lie, mate. We're just on a little bit of a bad run. So we definitely deserve to be where we are due to the points on the ball. There you go. What can't speak, can't lie. It's not luck. You can go on a lucky cup run. You can have a lucky result or two. But 45 games doesn't lie. Nice. Watford turn them over. Chance to come forward. Oh, he's fucking hell. It was 2-on-1, that would have been. And Luke O'Nien fucking wipes someone out and again takes one for the team. You would like to say this for all Millwall fans that live abroad. What would you like to say? Thanks, Dan. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. "12 minutes to go. My arse is killing me. I'm sitting on the carpet. I've got a rug under me and a cushion, but I've got like fucking, what is that floor? Is it like herringbone flooring? Fucking hurt. You're very welcome, Sir Tim. Glad you enjoyed it, mate. I'm actually drinking. I slagged our sponsor off earlier for drinking it. I'm actually drinking cider. It's only because I've done a bottle of rum last night and a bottle of red wine and 2 pints during the day. And I'm feeling a little bit wonky, so I need something a little bit softer. Right on the pigs. Oh, what was I doing? I was absolutely lagging that night. The Watford player is still down, trying to recover from his injuries, getting whistled and blues. That's what I love. I love that no one's got an actual, my hangover cure. A boring bastard would say plenty of water, a nice early night. We've all got the hangover cure, and that is just more fucking alcohol. Well done, mate. Vodka and orange, getting some of your 5 a day at least. No, mate, I didn't go Blackpool. Did you not see? Where have you been the last 24 hours? Because you're usually on the streams. Loads of videos up on our channel. I didn't go. My eldest son had a 2-day GCSE exam, his actual GCSE exam, and he wouldn't have got out of school in time. I didn't want to travel without him. Bless him. Ball into the area. Chance for Watford. Goes down. Is that a penalty? Ball's not cleared. It couldn't have been a penalty because he didn't appeal. But it's still in the area. It looked like a foul at first. 5 behind. Goal kick. What's happened here? Bit of fucking aggro. The game's tempers are starting to flare. I'm like, hang on, we got a Watford fan here. Oh, look at him trying to fucking grow. Oh, look at me, scratch me grass. Who do you support, Glenn? The Grimace? Fair enough, I'm going to be a big one. You'd expect Blackburn to beat Luton? Would you? Are you a Blackburn fan? Like, you've typed that in a northern voice. Proper shithole. Proper shithole is Blackpool. Obviously, down south we say Blackpool's a fucking shithole. Proper shithole is Blackpool. Like, that's a terrible accent. But for me, yeah, it is evil, mate. It is evil. I imagine it's a little bit fucking messier and worse for wear after last night because a lot of Millwall fans are still up there. And I'm sure they're in the pub now watching this. Pikey, are you all right, mate? I'm worried about you. That's not the full-time whistle, by the way. It's the fucking church bells. Are you okay? Can you let me know you're okay? Because I think you've been hacked. If you want to sell something, we're friends. That's fine. But I don't think you're okay. I think you've been hacked. It's all part of the fun, Greedy Boy. It's all part of the fun. Pikey's a regular, so I'm worried. I think he's been hacked. Unless he really wants to sell his phones. Everyone want it. 192, you're in the stream. We're an hour and 45 minutes in. There's 8.5 minutes to go at the Stadium of Light. Sunderland need 2 goals to go back above us. They're currently 2-1 down, as you can see at the ticker on the bottom. Watford turn them over again. Watford, oh, it's a ball through the middle. See, this is why you've got to love the fucking end of season games, because everyone's committing forward. You know, we did it against Wigan, Blackpool did it against us, and now Sunderland are doing it against Watford. So the ball's going forward. Watford are intercepting and just fucking trying to release the fucking runner because they're like 1-on-1 or 2-on-1 at the back. Yeah, I did know this. I did know this. I tell you what's an even bigger fucking shithole, Fleetwood. And you've got to go to Blackpool to get to Fleetwood. It's so far. Aaron Diggins, how are you, mate? Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. I'm grateful for you all tuning in today. If you haven't already, by the way, please subscribe to the channel. I know it's sunny out. It's fucking Saturday. It's bank holiday. I thought a lot of you would be out today, but turns out a lot of you are nursing hangovers with a hair of the dog. Love it. Fucking flying here. Yeah, the Fleming interview is so funny. If you ain't seen it on Sky, he goes, they're talking to Fleming. He goes, he's so like wooden. I love the man, but he's like, the Dutch are quite wooden, aren't they? And like rigid. And they said, how you been getting on or saying, or talking about the game? And he said, yeah, it's been, we've had quite shitty results lately. And the bloke went, well, you can't say that. And he went, what? I can't say that. He just didn't even realise it was a swear word. And he looked all worried afterwards. Funny. Pikey Hayes has lost it. Are you an Arsenal fan? Oh, nice one. I work with a lot of Arsenal fans. Fuck me. Do you know what? I used to hate Arsenal because of Arsene Wenger, and they always thought they was better than they was Arsenal. Now they're a good side, and I don't like I don't really like Pep, and I don't really like Jurgen Klopp either. They've gone a bit big time on me. I like Arteta, and I quite like Arsenal. They've got a good young side, and I probably would rather them won the league. But yeah, they've fucking. I mean, the Man City result I think was always going to happen, but other ones before that. That's a fucking mad game. I watched the other day. I said a fucking 0-0 in a while. Not complaining. Southampton. Fucking what a game that was. Oh, Pikey's selling a guitar. There you go. I thought he was selling a phone. Good question, Clancy. He's played fucking rocking all over the world last night. And now he's had enough. He needs a new one for the playoffs. That's probably what it is. Yeah, I know. I don't always see all the comments. We had a weird email the other day. I've told a lot of you about. Some guy fucking said, I've unsubscribed. You fucking take the piss out of me. You never reply to my comments. It's hard to watch the game, do the commentary, do the graphics, do the comments. I am a one-man army. But we have one of Wolves. Fuck me, there. But anyway, yeah, so it's hard to keep a tab on the chat all the time. I mean, last night I didn't want to look at it in case someone fucking ruined it for me and told me that we scored because you're watching it probably in front of me. But I was up for a little bit of a weird one today, Dustin. And it's not disappointing. There's 5 minutes to go in the game. Coventry still 2-0 up? Let me know. Oh, you are trying to sell your guitar. No, I don't mind. I don't mind if you want to sell your guitar, but what you haven't put up is any fucking information on how to contact you if someone does want it. Maybe Chris wants it. He's a music man. I think this off the back. Do you know what's happened? Pikey seen me playing the ukulele last night and he's thought, fuck this guitar. I need a ukulele. I keep promising myself I'm going to learn to play it and learn to play Let 'Em Come on it as well. So I can play that at the start of streams. No, so mate, if you want to fucking sell it, sell it. Probably best off going on what's she sell everything on? Vinted. That's a good thing, like I don't know what that is. Vinted and Depop or something. Depop? Fuck knows what it is. These youngsters have fucking got all the gimmicks. Nothing wrong with a bit of old-fashioned eBay for me or fucking Facebook Marketplace. Sunderland coming forward, edge of the box, met once again by a wall of Sunderland bodies. Sunderland coming forward once more. Cleared away again by Watford. 86 and a half minutes gone. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. They're just making another sub. Fuck me, it's like American football. Number 57. My ass is killing me. On for number 44. Watched the game last night in Deptford, the Little Crown. A few Scousers about. Why is that? Is Liverpool in town today? Tomorrow? Mill Holdings. Sorry about it. I just said this, and you may have replied, but I didn't see it. Was you the one that said you had a picture of Lottery Larry? Because I did want to do a post, and I've checked all my emails and all my DMs, which I don't like doing because there's just a fucking sea of messages. But I couldn't see you in there anywhere. You think it's a bit tongue in cheek? Yeah, it's funny though, isn't it? Watford looking to break away. Watford in possession. Sunderland looking a little bit out of steam all of a sudden. Ball into the channel. Two Watford players chase it. Sunderland player covers it. He tries to save that from going for a corner. He managed to do so, but in result, end up giving it away to Watford. And now this is the most frustrating thing in the world if it's your team. It's getting done to, but keeping the ball in the corner flag, and I'm fucking loving it. Watford popping it nicely. Game management, very good. 88 minutes gone at the Stadium of Light. Dare I say it? I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. But Sunderland, just to let you know, Sunderland would need to score twice in the last 2 minutes plus injury time to go back above us. If it stays like this, or even if Sunderland score, then it is in our hands against Blackburn. If West Brom don't beat Norwich later, we would only need a point against Blackburn. I'm not sure if that's a fucking good thing or not to make the playoffs. Crossed in for Sunderland. It's not cleared. Jack Clark, right foot. For once in his life, he holds his head in his hands. He's probably held his head in his hands before in his life. A lack of composure. He's a great player. I'd love him at Millwall, but he thrashes at it. There's bodies around him. It was difficult to hit the target. He balloon doos it over the bar. And that one's landed in, I was going to say the river, but I don't know what that is. The North Sea? What's that? He's on the coast, isn't it, Sunderland? As is Middlesbrough. What is that? Is that the North Sea? Fuck knows. I'm more fun. You're a fucking good man. You're a good man. Am I doing? Probably not. I told her that I was doing this, and she was like, "Why? Just got to dig in last couple of games of the season. She don't even like me. She doesn't like me. She just hung over and wants me to wait on her hand and foot. She's fucking asleep with a cat. Best place for him. Leave him in there. No, I probably won't do the West Brom Norwich game. I do need to fucking sleep at some point. Oh, but listen, it's all worth it, and it's all fucking worth it. I feel a bit obliged to do this today, especially after last night's result and the fact I didn't go. I feel I sort of owed you all one. I suppose if I didn't go, it's better for those who enjoy the streams. Fucking hell, this 7, mate, is so strong for Watford. Ball over the top. Luke O'Nine's all over him. Luke O'Nine actually got the free kick, but he's so strong and I can't get around him. The 90 minutes is up. The only problem I've got is on this, I don't think they put up how much injury time. But the 90 minutes is up. And as it stands, I dare to say that this is going our way. But let's not fucking count our chickens yet. Count our chickens? Yeah, I think that's the same. Get it away. Get it away. Sunderland on the edge of the... Patrick Roberts had a really good game, by the way, and he's just worked it wide to Jack Clark, who's on his left foot, cuts back into his right, edge of the box. Roberts gets it back. Right foot strike block, bodies everywhere from Watford. I tell you what, I think they're my second favourite team, Watford. 6 points this season, and they're just about to do us the fucking biggest favour you've ever known. Jack Clark goes down to the area. I knew he was going to try and go down. The second he got the ball, the little dick. I'm trying to hear how much fucking time added there is, because I'm watching it on the Hive Live. Oh, that's busy. I'm watching it on the Watford channel. I don't know how much time. To be fair to Jack Clark, he didn't fucking appeal. I just knew he'd go down as soon as he got into the fucking area. Sunderland come again. Free kick. That did look like a free kick. Not given. Shoots. Not given. I think the ref given advantage. And Pritchard. You silly ball, ginger little fucking leprechaun. Shot from distance straight at the Watford keeper. Where's your fucking cross arms there? You fucking gimp. I don't like that guy, if you guessed. Ball forward. The big height, this big 7. Oh my God, he just plucks out the sky and wins a free kick. He's decent, this 7. He's a unit. He's just plucked the keeper's kick out of the sky about 70 yards, killed it stone dead. He's just got his arm up. He's not moving quick. They just fucking can't get near him because he's so wide. And then when they do get near him, he just bodies them off. And eventually he goes down and wins a free kick. Wins a free kick for Watford. We're into added time. As it stands, it's in our hands. That round, we will stay 6 in the playoffs. And if we beat Blackburn, then we fucking live to fight another day in this division. The season continues. The story continues. Sunderland with a goal kick, playing it short, trying to run out of the back. It's not really the time for that, is it? They're still trying to play. I didn't think that was Tony Mowbray's stuff. We'd like to fucking bit more stop blowing gum showing. Sunderland cross halfway. Again, it just seems like they must have such good shape, Watford. It seems like there's about 20 of them on the pitch. Free kick. Shoutout makes a foul. He's already been booked, needs to be careful. Free kick taken quickly by Sunderland. Short, working it across the back line into the Watford half. They're still doing this, short, sharp passing, trying to unpick a door. Surely there comes a time when you've got to, it suits us. Ball into the box. Far post. Jack Clark with a little bit of time brings it down onto his left foot, onto his right. Knocks his sideways. Shot from their distance blocked. It wasn't a very good shot, but the deflection sort of kept the move alive. Cleared away by Watford. Sunderland player gets something on it. The big 7 very isolated now. Watford sitting. And Sunderland are desperate to get something out of this game. Of course they are. At this point, I'm sure they'd take a point to keep them in the mix because as it stands, they're going to be 3 points below us with a game to play. Get it away. Ball cleared. Can the Watford player get there? Ooh, great sliding tackle from a Sunderland player. And throw into Sunderland. What the fuck? Roberts again on the ball. Sunderland's still trying to find a way through. Great shape from Watford, I've got to say it. Into the area. Lot of short, sharp passing and moving. Ball over the top. Cleared away. Players going down. Last ditch defending is cleared again. Out to Jack Clark again. There's still people on the floor in the penalty area. Clark onto his left foot. Fucks it up. Wins it back. Did he go down? No, he stays on his feet. Works it wide again. To Patrick Roberts, who's caused havoc all day. Crossed into the area from Roberts. Headed away. He's still in the area. Still a chance for Sunderland. Back into the middle of the goal. Lines up a shot. No, puts it wide again to Roberts. There's about 25 people in the area. Roberts! Oh, no. He's just curled one in the fucking top bin from the angle of the box. Fucking hell. Fuck me. How can you not love football, mate, honestly? I said he's been causing havoc all day. And Patrick Roberts has just scored an absolute weldy. Watford potentially guilty of not getting tighter to him. They allowed him to open his body and it's just gone absolutely in the absolute top corner. An unbelievable goal. Sunderland draw level. However, as it stands, okay, we'd rather them have 2 points less than us than the same points. but it's still going to be in our hands. If it stays 2-2, and now it needs to stay 2-2, blow the fucking whistle, ref. We've got to be 4 or 5 minutes into additional time. Watford coming forward again. The big seven muscled off it this time. And the game's still going. I don't know how many additional fucking minutes there is, but we've had 4 or 5. And now if Sunderland win, it's going to knock us out of the playoffs. Come on, ref. Fuck off. Sunderland coming forward again. Clear it. Come on. For our players as well. For our fucking players from last night. 30 seconds left of stoppage time, the commentator just said. Sunderland coming forward again. Backed by 45,000 fucking Mackhams. They're going to get the ball in the area. Flicked on at the front post. Just fucking lump it, mate. He has lumped it, mate. Fuck me, the big seven's just stopped now. They're just sitting there, Watford. They're out of fucking legs. And obviously Sunderland have got a spring in their step. Get it away, mate. Get it into the big seven, dog. Seven can't run anymore. I'm done with him. I liked him a minute ago. I've had enough of that cunt. Oh, that fucker now. Sorry. Come on. Sunderland in the area again. No, surely not. Surely not. Away. Thought he'd given a penalty. He's given a corner. Sunderland have already taken it. Ref, blow the fucking whistle. Blow the whistle, fuck. Yes. Get in. Fuck me. Woo. Jamie choked. Good afternoon, my man. I hope you're well. Fuck me, that got horrible. I'm just at this point. I'm wondering why I like watching football. 7 minutes. Sorry, everyone. I was off the fucking. I was off the chat. Take that all day. Okay, it would have been better, of course. Sunderland were 2-0 down, but fair play to them. They're fighting for their lives and they've given themselves a lifeline. But now, as it stands, we're back where we wanted to be and where we were 2 or 3 weeks ago. We are back in the driving seat. We're back in pole position. Our destiny is in our own hands. Fucking hell, give me a second. Jesus Christ. I think, you know what? I don't think it's a bad thing because I think if we maybe only needed a point against Blackburn, that might have fucking been a little bit in our mindset. Now, look, go and beat Blackburn. And we're in the fucking playoffs. Make no mistake, that's fucking brilliant for us. That's brilliant. Okay, it could have been better. And not the edge. What's the glisten? What's the word I'm looking for? It's been taken off the edge of it a little bit. I thought it said Henry Goodwin. Then I was like, what are you doing? That's my son. This story is Henry Baldwin. Come on, you Lions. Easy. Volta's so fucking confident. I love this guy. It's finished. Right, okay. Let's get back over to the I could do the fucking West Brom game. I don't need to do the West Brom game. If I needed to do the West Brom game, I would do it. But we don't need to do it. As it stands now, I'm going to watch the West Brom game. Of course I am. But what else will I be doing in my life? Geezer at work, right, doesn't like football. And I said to him, how can you? I mean, he doesn't just not like it. He actively dislikes it. I said to him, what the fuck do you do with your life, honestly? He went like a load of geezers running around kicking the ball. I said to him, don't fucking talk to me. He actually put something the other day in the group chat about not liking football and I actually just replied, die, which could have been harsh. But there we go. Right, hang on, main event. Is West Brom not on the Sky? Sky? Oh, what am I doing? We're not watching that yet. Sorry. Right, I'm going over to, I just want to see the scores on the league table now. We'll stay on for a bit longer. Why not? Gillette Soccer Saturday. Here we go. Do you know what these guys, by the way, little secret. So I used to work for Sky. If you're in the studio with Jeff, and you're on that panel, how much you think you get paid a Saturday? Have a guess in the comments. If you're sitting in there with Jeff, how much you get paid? And if you're an outside broadcaster, when they used to throw to Cammy, I didn't see it, Jeff. How much you get paid for that? Oh, Brentford have come from behind. Has our mate won 400 quid? Right, so you get £1,000 for doing the outside broadcast when they throw to you at a ground. You get £1,000 for that. How much to sit on the panel with Jeff per show? Yes, Sven. Love it, mate. More. No, you get £1,000 for an outside broadcast. So I suppose by right you should get. I know you're saying you should get more. More. Less. Worked out from the last. Yeah, there you go. You get £4,000. You get £4,000 an episode. You get £4,000 an episode to sit on that panel with Jeff. That's a fucking gig and a half, isn't it? Absolute gig and a half, yeah. And you get £1,000 for being one of the people at the ground. I would have thought you'd get your travel expenses paid and shit like that. But yeah, no wonder Jeff's got fucking silver tints in his hair, fucking probably laced with gold. And I got 200 quid for doing that fucking podcast. What a fucking liberty. They could be wanting me back now, though. They could be wanting me back. Oh. Thanks for watching, everyone. Once again, it's still 200 you on. I'm not in a rush to go anywhere, so. Yeah, but Mercy's fucking like this, though. Fucking gambling it all the way. It's not actually a laughing matter. Jeff's leaving. He's fucking made more comebacks than Frank Sinatra. What was all this talk today on the chat about 3 for 100 and you get a big pile? Jeff's already said about 4 times he's leaving. Thank you very much, yeah. I enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll be going back when we make the playoffs. Can we get an updated league table? I'll tell you, let me get an update. My ass is killing me. Let me get an updated league table. My phone's been on airplane mode. Which one I take it off? It's going. First one to be my boy game. Fucking get in. There you go. You're 136 new WhatsApp notifications. Okay, right. Just look at this updated league table. Preston are out. Preston now can't make the playoffs. Swansea can't make the playoffs. Right, so we're down to the final. No, Swansea can't make it. 5 points behind us. Okay, so we're down to the final top 9. Obviously, 2 already. Do the maths. 5. Okay, right. There, drop this on laptop. There you go. Bristol 1, Burnley 2, Coventry 2, Birmingham 0, Hull 1, Swansea 1, Reading 1, Wigan 1, Sheffield United 4, Preston 1, Stoke 0, QPR 1. Surely that sees QPR safe. And of course, the game we just watched, 2-2. Scores in the League One. Important ones. Bolton 2-0 against Fleetwood. They're pretty much in the playoffs. Charlton 3-2 against Port Vale. They can't get anywhere. Derby and Portsmouth, that won't have done either of those teams any favours. A 1-1. Forest Green, long relegated. Losing to Oxford, who now look like they're out of shit. Ipswich 6-0. MK Dons 4, Barnsley 4. What's a fucking game? Plymouth 1, promoted as champions. Sheffield United win. Sheffield Wednesday, win 3-0 away at Shrewsbury, but they're going to fucking, their arsehole fell out as well, didn't it? And they're going to have to go through the playoffs like they did last year. Can they go one better? Of course, they lost out to Sunderland in the semi-final last season. League 2, anyone interested? Salford are on fire because it's in Gary Neville's fucking Instagrams screaming at the telly. They've won 3-2. Big Matt Smith may have got on the score sheet. Gillingham lost for the first time in a long time. Sean Williams not playing, currently having an operation. Hartlepool give themselves a lifeline, 3-1 win. Leighton Orient are in party mode champions, lost 3-0 home to Stockport. But Stockport are in third place, I believe. Why do I know so much about these lower leagues? Because I fucking love football. Fucking love football, me, don't I? Right. I'm just looking for the league table I've just fucking made. But I've got so many fucking league tables. I don't know which league table is which league table. I think it's this one. Bear with me. Is this right? No, that's incorrect. Ignore that. Ignore that. It's the one from earlier, right? So another one I need. So I'm going on to my graphics, and I've got so many fucking. Oh, I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Okay, hang on. Apologies. I should have just named the file, and then there wouldn't be this problem. Some of you have probably no idea what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about. Is that the right one? I don't know if you can see me right now, but I'm looking right down the fucking. Is this the right one? No. Right, I'm going to send it again. Sorry. I'm going to send it again and name the file. That would have been easier, dickhead, wouldn't it? But a fucking round must go. It is what it is. Accept it. Save the downloads. Right. New table. There we go. That would have been easier first time. Don't know bollocks on it. Right. Okay. Let's put this back on airplane mode because it affects my Wi-Fi. There you go. The Wi-Fi will rise back up again now. Like Millwall rose back up last night. Downloads. There we go. I got it there. Okay. Let's have a look at the new league table. And there it is. Hang on, what? Am I fucking all right here? I put the same league table up 3 times. What? Who is this guy? I know what's happened. I'm still sending the one from earlier, ain't I? Silly bollocks. Sorry. I keep sending the old one again. I've just been screwed. Jesus wept. Who is this guy? Right. Oh, mate, I'm having a fucking stinker here. Absolute stinker. Yeah, I'm having an absolute stinker. I'm shot to bits. No, don't leave the site. Don't fucking end the stream. It's not that bad, is it? Apologies. Preparation. Well, to be fair, this isn't really preparation, is it? This isn't really preparation. It's actually on the fucking. It's actually on the screen now. It would have been quicker to do it the other way around, wouldn't it? Right, no, not that one. Is it this one? Dare I say it's this one? If it's not, I'm going to fucking. I don't know what I'm going to do. Finally. Finally. Oh, listen, cut me some slack. I've not had much sleep. It's been a long but successful and enjoyable 24 hours. I'm going to take the banner away so you can see. Although you know it's West Brom. There you go. Right, there is the league table as it stands. Sorry. Oh, fucking hell, what a dick. I know, but we do win them, mate. We do win them. I think it's sometimes the fucking chaos that helps. Oh, there you go. Back in our hands. Coventry knock us out of 5th. It doesn't really matter. It just means that as it stands, and don't get me wrong, it could all change again. Oh, actually, it can't change 3rd, can it? Look. Oh, it could. Sorry. How comes they both still got 2 games to play, Luton and Middlesbrough? Okay. They played each other last week, didn't they? So it could change anyway. Yeah, but it looks like it's going to be Luton in third. As it stands, we would play Luton over 2 legs. Results against Luton at the Den. 2-2 away at the Den. Can't remember. Actually, can't remember how we got on at the Den against Luton, but there we go. Blackburn not completely out of it. West Brom will be out of it if they don't beat Norwich very shortly when it kicks off. Blackburn play. When did Blackburn play? My head's gone, yeah. I don't know when the playoff dates are. Blackburn v Luton Monday. Okay, thank you very much. I mean, even if Blackburn were to win that game, which I don't think they will, their goal difference is quite inferior to ours, so we'll stay above them as well. It'd be nice for Luton to win that. So Blackburn have got nothing to play for when they come to the Den on the last day. As we just said, West Brom need to beat Norwich. That's just about to kick off in about 20 minutes, I believe. Stevenage promoted today to League One. Fuck me. They only got relegated last year. They got a big boy in charge, didn't they? That's what us big boys do. We win awards and promotions, Stephen. There you go. There you have it, everyone. Right. On the back of that absolute fucking graphic disaster, I am going to call it a day. It's been successful. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't, please do. Thanks for the donations, even though there was none today, you type bastards. Thank you very much, PNE. Much appreciated. Thanks very much, mate. Hope you get a result against Sunderland, of course, on the last day of the season. Would do us a favour. I'll be back tomorrow for a post-match. I will do a post-match tomorrow, and we'll try and get a podcast in this week. Why would be stupid not to, wouldn't we? Thank you very much. Thank you, Jim Crack. Thank you, TC. And, of course, please subscribe to Lions TV. It's in our hands, boys and girls. Come on, you Lions.